This is a BMW X330e X Drive. It's a plug-in hybrid SUV that brings the best of both worlds, electric efficiency and proper petrol power. So it's got a 2-liter turbo petrol engine plus an electric motor, giving you quite a bit of power and torque, which means it moves. I will never say no to an opportunity to test out a new car, and BMW is obviously a very popular brand in South Africa. It is trusted. We've had them in our family, so we already know it's going to be a good one. But let me tell you about this one specifically. This is the BMW X330e, meaning that ke hybrid, hey? When the electricity runs out because load shedding happens, you've got the petrol to go to. When the petrol runs out, you've got the electricity to go to. So one of the biggest things that I look for in a car is safety. I'm a mom, of course I'm going to look for that, but doesn't mean I don't have an eye for aesthetics, because how sexy is this car? Like, since I've been driving it, everybody has been looking at me. And I have to be honest, usually when it comes to car colors, I stick to the basics, the classics, the all blacks or the blacked out. There is something about this enamel gray situation that I am liking because it works so well in this vehicle. And when you see this badge, Shem, you know things are going to be good in the car. Then you have to ask yourself, okay, if you're testing out something that needs to be charged, don't worry. There are actually so many spots in the country where you can charge. There are even apps you can download so you can see where you can charge your vehicle. But the great thing about a hybrid is that if you run out of electricity and the battery, you are sorted with the petrol side. You can go and pour. I'm not going to lie. When I was thinking X3, I expected the car to be much smaller. It is quite a big, robust car. It is tall like an SUV, but not a full-on SUV like the ones that have 7-seaters. And then when it comes to the interior, woo! The interior is not your typical all-leather seats. We've got multiple textures that you can feel. But on top of that, the dashboard and the sides, it almost feels like fabric. For a moment, I thought, is this one massive speaker? Which it looks like it could be. But it adds something sleek to it. And of course, these very cool LED lights, pops of colors. The screen is nice and big, not too overwhelming. And it's also got all of those very simple things when it comes to checking out the speedometer. Now, when it comes to the tech of this vehicle, it truly is next level. There are so many things about it that you are able to do, especially if you take the time to play around with the car. You can even change the driver settings by getting yourself a BMW ID. So you can log on and the presets of everything that you like are there. No more fighting when you guys are sharing vehicles about, oh, but my radio station. No, you can set it up specifically for yourself. With many of these modern cars, I also love the fact that you can have temperature control on 2 different sides of the vehicle. And then being a mom, when your child falls asleep in the car, you don't have to be sticking on all the shades or putting the blankie there. They're built into the back seat and there's ample space. Of course, I have to check if it's able to take a car seat, which is what many of these modern cars do. You've got your ISOFIX and you've got tons of things that you can do. Wait until I show you what's up here. And there was light. If you're wondering why this view is so important, have a baby, have them look up and actually enjoy the sky, have them see the trees and all of those textures and their environment. It's such a nice to have. It's almost like a must-have at this stage in my driving career, if I'm gonna call it that. I like ease, not just comfort. I like simplicity. Now, right now, the key of the car is in my handbag. As I approach the vehicle, it just opened by itself. This is how simple it is to start it. Do you hear that? I hear nothing. So much so that I was like, is the car on for the first time I was driving it? And here we go. We just move. I didn't have to put down a park brake. I didn't have to do any of those things. The car was ready and available for me to start moving. Also, young Twanela, ne? Suits me. The accelerator does not need much effort from you. It is just a gentle touch. Now, let me be honest with you. One of my favorite games when I was younger is Need for Speed. So ideally, I would love to be test driving this on the Autobahn. But I went to 60 pretty quickly and 120 pretty quickly while I got into the car. And it is so quick. It is so fast, but also so smooth. You can barely hear it and you can barely feel it. There is no such thing as a car that will fulfill 100% of your needs. One or two things that I would change if I was designing the car, but that's all about personal preference. Nothing against how spectacular this vehicle is. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to do more driving. How's about that? The modes in this car. Vibrant lighting and vibes. So me. Quantum Garden 2022. A digital piece of art from artist K.O. Faye. So many personalized, customized things from multiple designers here. I'm so wowed. Like, the more I drive the car, the more I love it.